TikTok. TikTok, you want to see a TikTok? I can show you a TikTok.
You may need to do this a few times to get the lighter to light.
What? Why?
Once the flame ignites, hold the ignition button down with your thumb.
I had to look through this person's account, and I think they are stupid. This girl has never used a lighter, but that's not the reason I wanted to show you. I think we've all seen TikTok comment sections filled with hate, needless, senseless arguing just for the sake of it, and this TikTok is no exception. And I found Sebastian, who said, push that button down and hold, right? Because come on, girl. Well, this comment had like 30 something replies, and I was like, let me click. So I scroll, and these were the ones I saw. Quackle Crumpet said, bro, it's not an electric lighter. You can't just hold the button down. Now, Quackle thought Sebastian just thinks you have to press the button. Of course he understands. He's just saying, girl, you have to press the button too. And Quackle thinks Sebastian is saying, no, you just have to hold the button, as if he knows, though. Quackle, he knows. Sebastian knows. Then Ash joins the conversation and says, shart. He doesn't say shart. He says, you still have to hold it down after rolling the wheel, which I don't know what he means. Quackle is like, yeah, but she's got to press harder on the wheel as well. Just like, Ash is like, well, yeah, but she's not doing either. That's what the original commenter meant. And Quackle is like, she's not pressing down on the wheel at all. She's just spinning it, not enough to make the spark. Wheel is like, well, yeah, if we were going to get technical about it, if she's just started. And then he's like, yes, but I'm just saying that implies that she's doing everything else correctly, which she is not. Quackle, please, I promise you it's not that deep. Ash is still replying, mate, I'm not about to argue with you on how to use a lighter to the point she has a much better chance of like... And he's, yes, but it still won't work, telling her to just push and hold. Dora joins the conversation. Explorer, the ex. Never use the lighter. If you don't hold the button down, it doesn't release. Which we all know. We all know. Quackle knows, Ash knows, Sebastian, and Dora the Explorer knows that you have to scroll and fucking push the button. But they're all like arguing like... What the fuck? And so fucking Quackle goes on. Yeah, we gotta spin a little harder than she's spinning. She doesn't push and hold the button because she wouldn't know if you didn't tell her, but something. It goes on, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, what are you guys yapping about? I've had enough. I've had enough. I never read these like that and reply myself. I just leave because it gives me a headache. Of course, Quackle replied to me with the same bullshit. Bro's trying to say that if she just held the button down, it did lit, but it wouldn't because we all know that. He doesn't even think that. For my final piece, I say, that's not what they're saying. You both know how to light a lighter. Why is there so much back and forth arguing? Just laugh at this clueless woman and move on, bruh. 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 And you know, to my delight, he said, truer words have never been spoken. Are you telling me there can be resolution in TikTok comments? There can be resolution. Okay, let's continue on to the video. Where I got the idea was from Brittany Broski. I can't find the video she did though. She also made a video like looking through her YouTube favorite playlist. If I liked the video, if it made me laugh, I used to put it in my favorites folder as if I was gonna go back later and watch it. Well, did I ever? Did I ever? I did not. Did you ever? You did not. So I thought it would be so fun to look through, which probably wouldn't be that interesting to you, but maybe there's this... fuck you. What? So I do have liked videos, which is about 1,400, but I do have more favorited videos, which is about 3,000. Okay, most of this like latest stuff doesn't make sense. You would think this is maybe my first video I put on here. No, this is my latest. Boom Bang Boys Kissing Me Part 2. Wait, that sounds too much like me. Montas? What the fuck? My name is Montas, because I don't think that's obvious. My legal name is not Poor Sleepyhead. Okay, I'll drop the act. This was for a video I was thinking of doing about looking through old games, so I was just looking for footage. I never made that video though. Okay, so we're gonna sort it by oldest first. Oh. Oh. Oh, Selena's on there. I love. That's not even Kesha. It's not even Kesha. Wow, that looks so much like Kesha in the thumbnail. I really thought. It's Brittany Louise Taylor, a parody of Kesha.
My name is Kesha and I'm a f***ing star.
Okay, but then I do then have an actual Kesha video. Oh, it's kind of accurate to the parody. Minute, hour, bigger, faster.
Alright, so these are the basic guidelines. There really aren't that many lines in this drawing.
We all know lime lips. Lime lips on TikTok, that fucking joke, like everyone draws the lime lips. I never drew lime lips, I drew lips by Mark Riley. Lips by Mark Riley, bruh. And I watched this video religiously like it's the fucking Bible. I did this grid so focused, like looking at the thirds and quarters of the boxes and like framing it and making sure the proportions are right. So that was one video. Then I did draw a wolf because I was feeling a little Sigma. This is really niche, I think, but Yogscast, this next video, I loved Yogscast. They were like my introduction into Minecraft, Shadow of Israel, classic, Fridays with PewDiePie. These are the videos that everyone was bombarded with. 20% of the knowledge I have in my brain right now is because of these videos. I literally was adding every video. I was like, this is amazing. I've never heard this stuff before. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe my ears and eyes.
Look at my horse is amazing. Give it a lick.
It tastes like
Wait, what? Well, I mean, it makes sense why they would repost it, because I don't know if the old version could be on YouTube nowadays. This has almost 1 million views. Obviously not because of this. Beef lasagna? This is what it was. It was a horse. Computer Guy Savlonic was a bop and a half, I tell you. Oof. Yes, that's me, bro. I use it every day. I don't think a lot of people know this, but this was life altering. Completely. Completely. I don't know, it's cunty. It's cunty. You can cringe if you want, I don't give a fuck.
So what do you want to do? Whoa, that's crazy.
But I really unironically watch Smosh. Not like this stuff skits. I watch like their Smosh Pits channel. I think it's just fun. Jen McAllister, I watch her streams nowadays.
Why are they not loading? It's like frozen on a tweet from 40 minutes ago. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. I'm not even fucking around. I did not mean to hit this button. Item coconut?
So it's really weird how I've come back full circle. Like these people I used to watch really far back, like 10 years ago plus, and then I stopped for a really long time. About like last year, this year, I started watching them again because they kind of recreated their stuff they do. I feel like this video is gonna be really niche because it's like not everyone watches these things. Like this is just my journey on YouTube. What? I watched PewDiePie play it for the first time? I actually didn't know. I watched that game so long ago. And I actually did play the first part and the second part. And of course I watched the show, live action one. Though, I love the game. Nothing can beat the game story for me. Oh, I has Cupquake. This is like, if you were in the gamer side of the Minecraft, she's kind of more for the girlies and the gays, I think. Like, I don't think many straight men were watching I Has Cupquake. Official Nerd Cubed is another one. Sly Fox Hound.
We are breaking the ozone layer. We broke the ozone layer.
I actually don't think I watched his playthrough of Mario Galaxy. I actually remember watching Nintendo Capri Sun. No one's gonna care to watch this video because this means nothing to no one. Oh my god. Like just watching this like low quality stupid video. Is this actually 360p? That's the best quality video. And I just used to watch this. I ate this up. Why do I vividly remember like seeing everything so clear? High definition. And it's this. Since we're on Nintendo Capri Sun, I also watched Conker's Bad Fur Day. This game is sick and fucking twisted. That's even worse. I think that's kind of what the charm for me was, like this really gritty video commentary stuff. This game is really eclectic.
Oh, jeez. I am the great mighty fool, and I'm going to throw my shit at you.
What? That's all you need to know, and I loved this game. Loved it enough that I have this little figurine of him on a throne, which is so cute. He's drinking milk. Oops. Hannah Hart. So my first video on YouTube here is me painting drunk, which is inspired by Hannah Hart. My Drunk Kitchen.
Boop boop. That's more like it. Hello.
Oh, I should have done that as a reference. Boop boop.
someday I'll let you in.
If someone was to make a lyric video like this, now, I think it would be Charlie XX. Why hasn't she done this yet? Just like her standing like this and the fucking lyrics and Comic Sans. A lot of these are getting pretty random, I would say. What you know about Graveyard Girl?
Welcome to this week's exciting episode of Does This Thing Really Work?
She was so entertaining, man. But it got pretty stale pretty quick. And I feel like, isn't she kind of doing this content still now? Yeah, she's legit still like doing that stuff, which isn't doing that good. I vividly remember watching this in German. Like I watched this on a channel called Togo. Yeah, I think it was these guys. It wasn't these English guys.
You now need to draw a rectangle about 3 centimeters in from the edges, like this. Then draw a semicircle on this side.
Yeah, I mean, they just did like arts and crafts stuff, and this is also something that really got me interested in art, I think. It also, watching it in German, I used to understand everything they said in German. And then in school, when we could choose which language to learn, I did choose German, but it was too late. It kind of escaped my mind. Like, we didn't have that channel on our TV anymore. I never picked it up back again, which is a shame. Okay, I'm actually not too sure why I like this one. Iconic intro. If you know Chimney Swift 11, you know. If you know, you know. I mean, there's like really not that much to say. It's just weird because I just watched this one particular creator, you know, crafting this world, and just kind of talking, chatting about him and his life. All of the parasocial relationships you have on the internet with these people you've never met. So for anyone who doesn't know, it's like, okay, I don't care, just some other Minecraft Let's Player. But when you know, it's like, wow, like, long time no fucking see. It's so fucking weird. I don't know.
I like peanut butter jelly.
This video alone should have told me everything I needed to know about myself.
I like wang, knock knock, I like cock.
Coming out videos were actually like just how I found out, not like this video. This is just stupid. But I did watch actual coming out videos, and those, just something clicked in my head and I was like, yeah, I just came to the conclusion. Whoop-de fucking do. I was getting in on the hype for Korra because it was actually just still coming out at the time, which is crazy to think it was 10 years ago. I remember watching these videos and thinking, there's no way that's real. That must be CGI. I mean, it's believable now, but also I never saw this come up at any point ever again. Here I was a little obsessed. I was like following this game, Destiny, which is like space shooter exploration. I really leaned in on thinking it was an exploration game in space, but it was none of that. It was just a basic shooter game. I was expecting you would have like a spaceship and you would be flying around for planets. See? It's just a loading screen of a ship traveling and then you were just there on the planet. It's stupid. But there is a game, which I was obsessed with for years, which scratched that itch of like space exploration. Then No Man's Sky in 2015 was announced. He gets in a ship and he just takes off, bruh. And he's in space, and there's planets. I want to play this game again. Oh my god, I need to boot it up. Because when I eventually did get to play it after so much hype, I played it so much that I kind of like burned myself out. Even with the new updates coming out, I was playing everything all I could. It's a pretty intimidating game to get into when you're new, but it's so awesome. Like, you literally explored space, the universe, all of it.
And every one of those suns has its own solar system with planet-sized planets orbiting around it. Those have life, ecology.
And you just choose a star on this map and you warp straight to it. I mean, when it came out, it was pretty boring because there wasn't much to do. Got a lot of backlash for kind of over-promising what this game was, but they've kept on updating it and it's actually awesome. I don't know, I feel like I'm yapping. I'm just kind of yapping, like... Is this interesting? I don't know, but I'm having fun.
Sensitive ink that is solidified by shining ultraviolet light.
I was like, I need this. For what? What the hell would I have done with it? 13-year-old hands, what would I have done with it? It's just some fucking bullshit.
Now Teddy is on drugs. That isn't a healthy bonbon, Teddy. Here is what a healthy bonbon looks like. Teddy's crotch unicorn is healthy.
What?
Hij wordt zo genoemd omdat de kleurtjes als een...
If you weren't on YouTube watching Loom tutorials in foreign languages you don't understand, then were you even 14 years old?
I was walking through the forest of moccasin bread when I saw a troll boy wearing tight pants. Watch out for my body rolls, watch out for my body rolls. High kicks, this is how we do it.
Get into it. If you don't know, get into it. Oh, Yeah, what about it? I watched Shane, what about it? The icon, the legend, Aminata. Eurovision 2015. Oh my god, I remember this. This was one of those types of videos, like Ashens was one another. What's his name? The old guy who Tim's Toys.
Oh, I see. Like, oh, yes. Well, perhaps not.
Also, Ashens, who's still going strong, still making the same videos on the same couch. If at any point, like years ago, he changed to the sofa, this shit would have flopped. Bamboo socks.
It's a pair of bamboo socks. Great.
Great. I'm not escaping the weirdo allegations. I was a freak.
Wow.
Cover all 9,000 taste bud. Aerate it. Warm it up.
You gotta flip some shit. You got man, you fucked up. Keep on talking like that. I'm gonna eat your asshole. Don't fuck me in the ass.
Oh my god. This is the news channel of my local town where I was born. Why did I save this one? Oh my god, that's because that's the playground I used to play in when I was a kid. And that's my house I used to live in.
Will you stop wasting my time with your nonsense?
I love Dragon Ball.
This is not a men's thong just because it says men's on it, right? This is not a man's bag.
Oh, I have a word or two about that. Grade A Andre.
Long maxi skirt, because those are overpriced.
Miss the queen of YouTube. It's just not the same since she's left. That's what's shifted. Jenna Marbles left YouTube and the world shifted that day. Mark Curly again. I did draw these pairs of lips too. Venus Angelic.
Hey guys, it's Venus, and today I am super.
She's everything but angelic.
And today I have a really terrifying story to tell about myself. I was kind of sad and I thought I could just handle one glass of wine.
It's only funny because the contrast of her talking about this serious stuff and her being in this Lolalita room. I don't know, she's always fascinated me. She's a really interesting person. It's the Nut Shack. It's the Nut Shack.
I want you to meet my colleague, Dr. Hamilton.
And I'd like you to get the fuck out of here.
It's all
get out of here.
What is the context? Yeah, get the fuck out, bitch. Because. I peed on Shane Dawson, you wish this was clickbait.
You want to?
Shit, I will piss on you.
I actually watched her podcast, or I do actually sometimes watch Tana's podcast. And she said she doesn't even remember doing this video, like she kind of blacked out. She doesn't even remember if she really did piss on him. Really, really weird. Off-putting. But it's in my favorites, so who am I to talk?
I woke up like this. I woke up like this. Teethless.
Nutella Slime Bath Challenge. Now, what the hell was I watching?
Painting my wall Nutella color. Welcome to...
Maybe we're good. Like, we passed this phase of YouTube, whatever the fuck this was. G-Dragon! This was the first K-pop video I ever saw. So serious. I actually remember looking at this man and thinking, why is his hair dyed like that? Why is he wearing makeup? Looking at it with like interest, but also disgust. I was just interested. I wanted to know, who is this person? Why is he expressing himself in this way? And I just didn't really understand. I want to live in this music video. You want all of the love. I was in my feels, feeling nostalgic. See all these songs. These are really like the top 3 nostalgic songs for me. I mean, alongside many others. I also used to like a lot of Timberlake.
Hey, it's Andrew Huang.
I always wanted a fidget cube so bad. And now that I have grown-up money, I got one. I bought the original, like the actual company that produced the first fidget cubes, like this official one. Cheap plastic. I mean, the clicky. This clicky ball is good. I like these gears. It's like nothing. My light switch is more satisfying than this. This is... It actually is so weird to think like who? Gen Alpha is not gonna have a clue what the hell this is. I don't know the words. If there's one thing about an anime opening song, is there's gonna be the word Sekai in it. Which means the world. They always be singing about some fucking world, bro. This is sick.
Do you like jelly beans? He was like, yeah, but not the black and the green ones. Motherfucker, who said I had Easter jelly beans?
To make a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. Some of y'all about to be real mad at me, but it must be said.
Some of y'all about to be real mad at me, but it must be said.
Kyary Pamyu Pamyu. Not my weeb coming out again. This is so cool. I'm sorry I'm not beating the weeaboo allegations. Yes, Enya, you man Zor. Now I watched this girls and Drew Phillips podcast Emergency Intercom like my life depends on it. I just turn it on like white noise. It just runs while I'm doing something. I swear I've watched like every episode of their podcast like at least 2 times. And then some of them up to 5. And that's not even a joke. I'm not even being ironic. Like, actually, I've watched it so many times. I need to put y'all on this. It's actually concerning how I see myself, like, picking up on their speech patterns.
Craziest, like, 3D render.
I also wish my room looked like this. Like, these TVs, I actually bought one of these TVs, old TVs, but it's, like, taking ages to come here, like an old CRT TV, and that shelving on the back with all those cool little trinkets. Like, I have so many trinkets, but I don't have like a cool shelf like that. Ugh.
Like, you shouldn't put tampons up your butt. I don't even think you should be putting tampons in your fucking coochie, because I don't fuck with tampons. I never did.
I agree. Really insightful conversations. I just love those two. Delicioso.
This is a word that I remember from Spanish. And this what it is. Oh, delicioso.
Wait, have you seen Candace?
Candace? Who's Candace? What do you mean? What's Candace mean?
Candy.
Can these nuts fit in your mouth? Boogie. Is he like a little man? Is he like one of those men who like have something genetic and they look like a little kid, or is that actually just a little kid? The Blender tutorials. If you know anything about, what do you know about Blender? If you know anything about Blender, how like learning modeling, the very first thing you do, whether you like it or not, you look up modeling tutorial on YouTube and you get this fucking donut. You have no choice but to do this donut. And I did. And it helped me a lot, and I actually like learned all the basics that I needed to know to build up on. Here's some of my work. I would suggest you go and check it out for yourself if you're even semi-interested. Just to quickly show you, I'm really proud of this Nintendo Switch model I did. I even made like a little animation presentation for it. I just modeled my own Switch. I had it in my hands, and I tried to pay as much attention to detail as I could and recreate all the little things and did the little animations. This is what my desk used to look like a few months back, maybe last year I would say. I modeled texture all these little things as well. This is my favorite project. It was my last project for university. I did a little game where it tells the story of partisans of Lithuania who fought in World War II. And you just go through this like traditional farmstead, then it turns a bit more modern. I modeled and textured everything here as well. It was a lot of work, months of work, really intensive. And you can actually go and play it, I think download it, because I have a link here at the bottom here. If you go to the drive, I think if you just download the file there, you can play this little game and read it. I've got it translated all into English. Just by myself, I had to translate these like stories of people losing like their loved ones in the war. I'm gonna end this video a little abruptly because I had like a lot of issues while filming and it was taking way too long. And I don't feel like this video needs a resolution anyway because I don't even know if anyone's made it this far into the video. So it was very personal, just kind of for me to look back on. I don't know if you could really relate to anything, but I just had this video idea in my head and I did it and I filmed it. And I almost scrapped this video, but I thought, you know what, I'm still gonna edit it. So this is why this is like not set up. Enough yapping. Goodbye. I'll leave you to it. Love you. See you.